Gather round, adventurers bold in the realm where tales unfold. The podcast of heroes, a quest divine, where imagination takes flight. Let's combine. Roll the dice, let the story begin. Monsters and magic, the battles within. From dragons to dungeons, a thrilling ride. Action Surge podcast where legends collide. Action Surge, it's time to embark on a podcast journey where dungeons fall. Venture forth with the warriors true in the world of D&D. We welcome you. Action Surge, it's time to embark on a podcast journey where dungeons fall. Venture forth with the warriors true in the world of D&D. Welcome you.
There we go.
I do like the moving fog. That's a nice effect.
Here we are, live.
I was going to call it
with
wildfire
Rise
smoke.
of the Drow. It's the wildfire smoke, yes.
Yes.
Live with Rise of the Drow. So, okay. So when last we left you guys, several of you got swooped and picked up by some unknown creatures. And some of you seen them in the dark and could look up and kind of make them out between the vanishing lights and the even darker areas of the caverns. You guys, some of you made out some sort of bat creatures that were picking you up and carrying you away. Oh, wait a second. Here we go. Last we left you... Yeah, we got pictures. Louder. When last we left you, you got swooped up to... basically, you saw this big, humongous cavern wall, and it looked like you guys were going to run right into it, and instead you guys got swept upward and into a wall of fog. And as soon as you hit the wall of fog, you are all released, and you go tumbling to the ground. Everybody make a dexterity saving throw. Or you could do dexterity acrobatics if you have that skill.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh god. Yeah. That's good.
Let me click. Well, actually, when I did combat, I just clicked ski. Let's hope I'm rolling better than
Okay.
last time with good old roll 20.
Oh. I did good. Good.
Ta-da!
And Silverhorns, did you go? Wait, not Silverhorns.
I have a +8 and I still managed only a 12.
Okay, you roll like you
So
were.
Silverhorns, and Jevreth, and possibly Maya. Hold on one second. Let me double check on Maya. Dexterity saving throw. Okay. Okay. So Silverhorns and Jevreth only. You guys fall prone.
Okay.
So you guys just go flat.
Yeah, so
That's
when
the
you
first
guys
time he's
so
ever
when you
fallen
guys
on.
hit at a high speed. Everybody hits at a high speed, but everybody else kind of stumbles and catches themselves, and then most of you
Not me.
you didn't catch yourself? Oh yeah.
No, I got 26.
Yeah. Neither
I landed.
did
I did a
Farkas.
superhero
Farkas didn't
landing.
really Farkas probably did something like that, and UA did something like that, and Apollo did something like that, honestly, like. But there's a little bit of a double step, when you land. But it essentially probably Slags was like a rolling to a stop, and maybe Slag, if you wanted to, like a flourish at the end, like strumming your lute, or something.
Yep. Ta-da!
Well, Yue
Damn
just
this
made it look
fog.
like he has Dex when he doesn't really, so,
Uh,
Yeah. Damn this fog! Nobody could see it.
Brian, can I say that I'll still remain prone because I did a terrible roll. But my second acrobatics was only to make it roll on the ground and make it look like I meant to.
I was gonna say that's
yeah.
a cat thing.
So I look slightly more graceful than the giant steel minotaur.
Okay, so you guys come through this wall of fog. Okay. And the wall of fog, starts to sort of dissipate around you. And as you step across the threshold from the fog to the area in front of you, 1 second.
Aha. What
You
the hell?
see and feel, well, you feel first the oppressive weight of the Underdark. And it gives way to a staggering cathedral-like void. Your dark vision strains against the immense cavern that stretches out before you. You're hundreds of feet above the dark floor below. The air here hits you first. It's thick, stiflingly warm, heavy with the pungent ammonia stench of centuries of guano and the metallic tang of dried blood. At first, the silence is deafening, but as you steady your breathing, a chorus of rhythmic, unsettling sounds bleeds out from the shadows. It's a wet, chaotic tapestry of clicking mandibles, leathery rustling, and low, throat-rattling chitters. It bounces off the stone walls, making it impossible to pinpoint where they originate.
Possible episode title: Fat Shit and Blood.
Does this stink? It's like
It
guano.
does. It does smell like guano. Yes.
Oh god.
I mean, unless you like guano.
That's the pungent smell of guano. That I mentioned.
I was writing down campaign notes. Forgive me.
Looking closer at the stalactites above your heads, you realize the stones are alive. Hundreds, if not thousands, of massive glistening shapes hang inverted from the ceiling. They're wrapped in tightly sleek obsidian black membranes. Leathery wings folded like funerary shrouds around elongated humanoid frames.
Insane in the membrane.
Giant carved pillars of calcified rock run up the walls, notched with jagged handholds and stained with dark, greasy secretions. Every few seconds you can hear a pair of oversized leathery wings unfurl, maybe slightly kind of flap in the canopy, snapping shut with a sharp crack that echoes like a whip. Just at the edge of your vision you can see two massive crimson orbs snapping open. A humanoid face dominated by a pushed-in bat-like snout and a colossal set of pointed ears tilting downward. It doesn't scream, it just stares at you, tracking you.
Well, I'm gonna go. We know these guys probably can't see. I'm gonna try to sing a song that sounds peaceful and genteel, and hopefully this will make them realize that we are not to harm them.
Brian, would I know
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
would I know what these are, or should I roll for that?
Roll a religion or history check.
Okay.
Would you like me to roll performance, Brian?
Sure.
Oh, I have +0 in both of those things. So.
I have a +5 in history. I got a 13.
I don't know shit.
And then Flag, I got a 16 for his performance.
Rolled 2 4s in a row.
I mean, Slag, do you want me to join you?
You believe they resemble
Sure.
werebats, but you're not sure.
Should I roll too, or
Okay,
would this
he will-
probably...
If you want to roll 2, you can.
He will kind of just, since you guys are all within 30 feet and he can see you, he will mentally be like, hey, I think they're werebats.
I don't know if this is even something that... 11, it doesn't matter.
This is beyond Farkas's realm of knowledge. There's no way to even. Nah.
Rich, you did say you were cool with the assist?
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, the more the merrier. I'm not.
Jebreth has analyzed the numbers above us and has just decided whatever they are, we're not in any position to.
Yeah, we're gonna have to
We
negotiate.
are severely outnumbered.
Yeah.
But if they're were
That's why I'm
creatures,
singing.
so
All right. So performance is 13 for you, and Rich, you got a 16.
16, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Richard.
Suddenly, the collective, the collective colony starts clicking. There's a ton of just clicking all over, and you can see some of the forms shift and move toward the back of the cave.
They're moving toward the back of the cave, or they're
They're moving
okay,
toward
they're
the back of
moving
the cave,
toward-
away from you. Yes.
Okay, so they don't like it. That's fair enough. Probably too loud.
Okay, I'll stop.
Does there appear to be any centralized figure or figures, or they all just look the same?
They all just kind of seem to
Yeah.
be standing around at the moment.
Hang-
Maya reaches over and helps Silverhorns up, and then walks over toward Jevreth and tries to help him up.
Yeah.
Get you
I
guys
will-
back to your feet, so to
So,
speak.
Jebreth, in your head, you said, "Have you seen these creatures here before?" I think they're werebats, but this is my first time in the Underdark.
There are a lot of creatures in the Underdark, and this is a part of the Underdark that I'm not too familiar with. So your guess is as good as mine.
So I will attempt to speak to the one that's closest to me, which is okay. Come on.
And
That one
while
right there?
Maya was reaching down to help Jebreth up, he's going to use his core muscles and flip up to his feet by himself and make sure that he didn't need any help.
You do notice that there is a small river flowing through the cavern and back out of the cavern and into down into the Underdark. Down into the possibly the Drow city.
Usually, water sources are coveted here. I don't think I would like to drink from the water that is covered in bat shit.
Right. So Yue will try to say to this one that's closest, mentally, he will just say, we wish to peacefully pass.
You wish to what?
Peacefully pass. Like, we're just gonna walk through.
Let's see here, 1 second.
I mean, how far up are we from where we were?
Didn't you say hundreds of feet below was the
Hundreds of
Yeah,
cavern?
hundreds of feet. Yes,
A long way.
I'll
Definitely.
say about 300 feet.
Enough to suggest.
So, and behind us is the cliff to certain death.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
Yeah, I'm gonna move a
the
little
cliff,
bit
the
forward.
cliff to 300 feet down. I mean, it might not be certain death. I probably would be, but might not.
And the cliff in front of us is several hundred feet down too, if I'm not mistaken, right?
No, in front of you is a cave.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought we were looking.
And once
down.
once Jebreth hops to his feet, he's going to move in, 20 or so feet off the cliff face.
Yue, are you talking to this one? The one
Yes.
that kind of looks... Okay, I'm going to join you, and... Obviously,
so yeah,
obviously
he
you...
inches forward very slowly. He has his hands out. Weapons are sheathed and everything. Well, they don't know he's a sorcerer, but anyways, yeah, it's just like we just wish to peacefully pass.
Obviously,
Okay.
you went and grabbed us and brought us here. Can do you understand us? Do you understand common?
It
What purpose brought us to your cave?
When he speaks, I'm going to translate that into Undercommon and say the same thing.
you see it kind of vanish behind a pillar.
Vanish behind a pillar after we speak.
Behind a like a stalag, whatever comes from the ceiling, stalactite. Yeah, stalactite.
Yeah, tights hang mites.
Crawl.
Either He'll say, Jeffreth will lean over to Slag and say, either they're pretty shy or they don't like the way you smell.
Hey, sometimes I don't like the way I smell. I can't blame them.
If they are werebacks, they should have a humanoid form, which means they should understand us.
Understand something anyway. Jeffrey, do you want to?
Maya.
Do you want to? Go ahead.
No, go ahead. So go ahead.
I was going to ask if Jeffrey, I mean, just because being somewhat familiar with the Underdark, he might be able to. His undercommon might be the best shot we've got, at least talking to somebody. What does Maya say?
Maya steps across the little river and walks up to Silverhorns and says, "Listen, you may have survived the last war, but that doesn't mean we could all survive the last war. And, 1,000 pardons, but I didn't sleep the last 250 years. I lived through it, and I'd like to live through the next 250 if it's just the same to you." He says, "Not all of us are made of metal and wood and can survive an army of Warforged whatever you are. And I don't like the idea of sneaking into a Drow city and having you go berserk." He says, "Now I don't know what the hell these things are." He says, I'm suspecting they're the Ahul. But I don't want to deal with them any more than I want to deal with what's down there. And right now it doesn't look like we have much of a choice either way.
Would I recognize that name?
The Ahul?
Do you know if you type as Maya?
Yeah.
Try it.
The Yahoo!
Try to see if you recognize that name, and you go ahead and Apollo, you can give me a history check or an insight check, either one of you, but Apollo, you can do yours at advantage.
Oh, okay.
We all roll?
Since
We all get to roll?
Apollo is from the region.
Oh, I think just the ones that are from the region.
Okay.
Anybody can. You all can, I say. But
Well,
Oh, I apologize. I thought you
bad rolling continues. 13.
okay. Apollo, you seem to remember that you think that there's a wizard back in Rabalka that has, well, not so much a wizard, but a sage that has a friend or a familiar or a pet that he once referred to as an Ahul.
Something that's gonna help us.
UA the Ahul, you recognize as just being a type of bat folk. Generally speaking, they are evil. Generally
Fair
speaking,
enough.
they are evil, blood-sucking.
Okay.
They're right up your
Vampires.
alley.
Cool. So I'm assuming Rich kind of got the same thing there. Evil, blood sucking.
Yeah, Rich, you also know one more thing. Hold on, I gotta find the.
That extra one does the trick.
That extra
Yeah.
one. Get you something special there. New
Wait,
special
that's
tries. New special prize. Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's the adding the jack of all trades in, because I think the roll was the same as UA's. Good old jack of all trades.
Oh, you didn't have a skill in it?
Nope, I don't think so. I just normal stuff, you know.
Yep.
I don't have proficiency in it, if that's what
Yeah.
your question.
Yeah, that's
Rupert's trying to get toys off of his chair back there. You see him? He's climbing up there. When he stands up like that, he looks like me and Skinny.
Oh, come on, Rupert. You can do it. Look at it. Look at it. Come
What I-
on,
what I would
get up
be-
there.
What I would be interested in, and I don't know if anyone would know this,
I bought
but
art
if they
my bed.
if they are if they're don't get along with, you know, the organized Drow, if they're evil but they're have a war against the Drow or something.
Well, they
It'd be interesting
picked us up and they took us up here, and we haven't been eaten. So
Yep.
Yet.
Hold on one second.
Yep.
Yeah, from what you understand, they don't have any love for the Drow. You understand that there's some kind of like centuries-long feud between the Drow and them. You've never really seen one. You heard they were, you kind of heard that they were winged and, looked a little bit like demons, and they kind of do. I mean, but they're also just kind of a little bit like werebats, like a werebat in a hybrid form,
If they look anything like the picture you showed us, Farkas is going to go find a little corner to sit down in and compress and self-medicate.
See, it's true.
Like, these are pretty high up on his creepometer.
So they look a lot like what you could. I mean, it's too dark to really get a good picture of what they look like, but for the most part, they look similar, like this. Like even with your dark vision, everything is dim here. One second here, I'm loading.
I'm assuming we would have got a halfway decent glimpse after they dropped us off, right?
So
well, it's really dark in here, and so dim light or darkness is dim light to you guys.
Okay.
So when you have dark vision, you don't just see in the dark like it's daylight all the time. You see in dim light like it's daylight, and dark light like it's dimness. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Being that they're evil, I'm gonna go on a limb and try to speak to them in Abyssal.
Damn it.
And I will say,
Roll 20 having fucking problems again.
Oh, okay.
I'm guessing I don't know about this long feud between these things and the Drow. Otherwise, I would probably not talk to them.
But you're wanting to know what, Tina?
Oh, I was gonna say, being that now we've realized that they're Yahoo and that we know, at least Slag and I know that they're evil. I'm gonna go on a limb and speak to them in Abyssal and see if they respond and say the same thing, that we just wish to, pass peacefully.
Can you guys see this or no?
Yeah, I see.
It's still loading, but yes.
I saw some
I don't. It's nothing's like working right for me right now. So
I can imagine them though.
Roll 20 is being a pain in my dick.
Ooh.
All right.
Don't put the dice up there, man. That's not good.
Oh, okay. All right. Boy, more notes. Stick
Yeah.
the dice up your dick. Okay.
Okay.
Gateway timeout.
Gateway timeout. They do sound serious.
That could be a problem.
They apparently.
Yep. So it's not just me. It's Roll 20 just did a whole gateway
timeout.
timeout.
Parks and Rec when Andy looks up his symptoms and says, "It sounds like he has network connectivity issues."
Little did you know, Roll 20 was in Canada. Rest in peace, Roll 20. Anyways, so I guess we're relegated to theater of the mind at this point. So they're all around. They're hang on. So you know that most Ahul have a bloodthirst, and they must consume the blood of the living.
Oh.
In addition to normal sustenance.
Okay.
And you know this is what Slag knows, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you guys all this, so I'm not keeping this to myself.
The bloodthirst basically not only drives their need to hunt and feed, but also kind of gives them an instinct, like some sort of primordial drive to kind of return to a form that they were at the dawn of creation. You believe scholars think that they are if such creatures truly exist, they're merely the hopeful desires of a race of predators. So this is like maybe maybe they never were anything greater than what they are now, is what, a lot of scholars believe.
Okay.
So is everybody else still having the gateway timeout?
I closed that, so I don't know.
Yeah, I closed it too.
Yes,
If
I'm still
you-
having the gateway
If
timeout.
you put up a handout, I saw this weird rectangle outline just pop up and then disappear, and that was
I
all I
tried.
got.
I tried to put
Yeah.
up a handout, but
I-
roll 20 crashed. So
Ah.
it
yeah, that's all I
crashed.
got.
It crashed for everybody. So that's why we're not seeing
Oh.
it.
Okay, so I'll just
Because roll 20 server
Load it.
crashed somewhere. So anyway, let me do this here real quick.
must be everybody trying to play D&D right now.
Must be. They're like, hey, it's smoky outside. Let's stay inside and play some D&D.
Hey,
You know what? You know what this seems like. This seems like a perfect opportunity to introduce our new sponsor, our official new sponsor, Campaign Forge.
Yes.
Campaign Forge is a VTT. We have not got a chance to use too much of it, but it's at forgemycampaign.app, and you can sign in, log in, sign up, and we're going to be starting a new campaign on Sundays, alternating with No Good Deed, and it will be called the Forge of Nathal, and it'll be kind of a through line / side questy type thing of the rest of the campaigns. And we will be using the Campaign Forge as our VTT and as our note keepers, and help us with our session notes and campaign notes. It does have AI aspects that you can use to help organize stuff, or just come up with ideas if you want to, or you can just do everything on your own and use the AI as tools to organize, or not use the AI at all. The AI is all optional, so that's a good thing. Anyway, so
Yes.
that's
I love the idea of the notes because these are my coffee stain notes. Yeah, that would help.
right.
They're pre-coffee stained. Look at the color.
Yay, free coffee stain. I mean, they don't count if they're not covered with coffee. Yeah, see, I can't do anything
That's
with
right.
fucking right now. Oh, wait.
Right.
It blinked.
It blinked. It
Okay,
blinked.
so
It did. The screen, the background went from white to kind of a light gray. Oh.
Mine just has gateway timeout on still, but
do we want to? Hey, group. Do we want to? Obviously, us. They seem to be pulling away from us. Do we want to kind of stay put and see if they come forward to us, or do we want to try to just make our way through them?
I think we
I mean,
should.
you
stick
were going to
with-
infernalize them or abyssal them, right?
Yeah, he did reach out in Abyssal to see if he got any response.
so what are you going to reach out in Abyssal? You are going to What do you mean reach out in Abyssal? Like just say
okay,
something
so
in Abyssal?
Yeah, right. Last time he said, in common, we just wish to pass peacefully. And so he'll think, okay, they probably speak. Maybe they speak Abyssal. So he'll repeat that again. We just wish to pass peacefully. We don't want any trouble.
Okay, you hear a voice in your mind say, "There is nowhere to pass."
Very well. You brought us here.
He says,
What can we work out?
he says, the long trek to the surface is uncomfortable at best.
I see. So we're a meal for you?
A meal? Perhaps one day, but for
Are
now,
you saying this all in your head?
Yeah, it's all
Yeah,
mental.
it's all in
He
our
said.
head.
I don't think we make
All
much
in-
of
all
a
in
meal
his head.
anyway.
Yes.
he says,
Yeah.
he says, perhaps one day, but for now, you are unwelcome guests, let's say. We brought you here to preserve you, and because the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
There you go.
I see. We are in agreement then. I see that you do not like these Drow any more than we do.
They have encroached into our territory. Why would we like them?
I understand that.
These caves long ago were all Ahul caves. They belong to the Ahul and the Ahuling alike. But we are not the Ahul. We are the Luha.
The Luha.
And he says, the Luha are our Hool, but we are different. We are not mindless predators. We make choices.
Is this only going to UA?
Yes.
I'm assuming
Okay.
so right now.
Okay.
Well then, seeing that we are both in situations that we don't care for, how may we work? How may we work together?
Suddenly the collective clicking of the colony stops entirely,
I'll notice that.
and the absolute silence is not lost on anyone, perhaps except maybe Yue, because he is communicating telepathically with one of the Ahools. And suddenly all of the rest of you see dozens of pairs of glowing red eyes blink open in the dark above you.
Okay. And then Yue will put his hand up and he'll just say, "Hold." Communicating with them right now.
And then all of a sudden a kind of a wobbly, gangly, but tall, like a Ahool comes out of the darkness of a cave to the northeast, and he kind of says, "Welcome. My children will not harm you." And he says that in Abyssal. Does anybody else speak Abyssal?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay. And so
Well, let me just double check. I don't think I did.
I will make sure your words are translated to my companions and that they do not cause any trouble. And Yue will relay the exchange.
Okay.
And, hopefully that should indicate to you guys, hey, they're willing to
He says,
parlay here. And,
he says, perhaps I should speak in a tongue more suited. And he says that in common.
Whatever is most comfortable for you, Yue will say in Abyssal.
He says, you, like most surface dwellers, not only smell of the surface.
Did we lose somebody?
Yeah, just for a second we did.
Okay.
Somebody. They say you, like most surface dwellers, not only smell of the surface, but are very loud.
Not me.
Our apologies.
Try roll 20. Anyway, so
Does that mean we all roll nat 20 since we can't roll?
yeah. No, that's not how that works.
Oh, man.
So,
Do your best, friends, to remain as quiet as possible.
Maya just kind of stares in awe at the whole thing, the whole spectacle. And he just kind of he shifts back and forth a little bit nervously, and he says, "Oh," like that, and he looks over at Silverhorns, and he goes, "You done stuck the pin in the party hog now, boy."
So
We are. You're quite right. You're quite right. We are not as quiet as we should probably be. We do try our best. Some of us are more equipped to be quiet than others. It is just our way.
I tend to be a little loud sometimes.
You hear him let out like kind of a screech, and it's almost deafening. And then a bunch of the other ones kind of squawk and screech a little and click a little, and suddenly in all your heads you hear, "Let us communicate this way."
that Yue will shoot back much better.
oh, that's a nice trick.
And when you hear Jevereth, right after that you hear Jevereth say, "That's a nice trick," in his head, and everybody hears that in their head.
It's interesting.
And so
Cool.
when everybody has a thought that they present, it can be heard by everybody else as if they were speaking.
All right. Everybody think about nothing. If you think about J.
I
Edgar
was going
Hoover,
to say
J.
that.
Edgar Hoover will come kill
Yeah,
it.
if you're thinking at people or thinking with intent, I think it's going to come across.
Choose the form.
I
Oh, no,
see.
sorry.
Yeah, it's like, this is going to be a cacophony.
What
So,
do you do, John?
Tina needs some help here because I'm trying to remember, even though I've taken all these freaking notes, you think I remember what the heck. We are sneaking into the Drow city. What the hell is the name of the city? And we're
Holoth.
after house such and such. Holoth.
Holoth, and you
Okay,
are
so-
headed for House Gullion, and you are wanting to steal
Gullion.
back the Moon Shard.
Okay. So,
Remember the Moon Shard?
will- yes. Yue is going to relay this to the Luha and let them know that, well, we are in your territory and we would like to explain ourselves. We are heading to Holoth, attempting to sneak into Holoth because we would like to steal something from House Gillian.
They've taken it from us, and it gives them great power, and we would want to get it back so that we would be able to resist them. They would be much weaker without it.
They say we can perhaps help you.
Would be greatly appreciated, friends.
We can carry you
However, if you are
in, but if you are not quiet, this city will certainly be the death of you.
You're telling me.
Agreed. As he looks over at Silverhorns.
He says, "Come, follow me," and he walks deeper into the cave. Turns around and
Yue
walks.
will follow. There's no point. He's definitely being vigilant, but he realizes that he's in a situation where he has no choice but to trust them. And
As he walks
being
away,
as they are,
as he walks away, you also see Yue. You can see like behind you, like out of the corner of your eye. You like look, and you can see the fog dissipate behind you.
huh,
Yeah, I'm gonna follow along. This is a hell of a lot better than where we ended up at the last one. So,
Best opportunity we've had in a while.
yeah.
Guy seems like he knows what he's doing.
Okay, you guys walk into the back of the cave system. Over there's a small lake. You can see where the river comes into the cave system. It goes up another steep cliff, up and out of sight, but you can tell it's coming off another cliff way up there, and you can see it crash over the cliff into like a big, almost like a basically like a small lake, a big pond type thing, and and then continue on where it makes the river heading out of the cave itself and into the into the Underdark. In this room you can see antiquities and gold and all sorts of strange unique things like around the place.
I'm back in, by the way.
What's that?
Very interesting. But I'm back in, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Kind of.
Kind of.
One, Farkas.
Well, I have an ability that negates that.
Question: how high is Farkas right now?
Yeah.
Very.
At least a couple 100 feet.
300 feet.
Yeah.
Mm.
If you're going to take us down there, I would just impose upon you a bit more. We've some of us have gotten a little bit of the stuffings knocked out of us. Reliable talent, yep. Stuffing's knocked out of us, so if we could take some time to rest and recoup, we would have a lot better chance of doing of accomplishing our mission and at least doing damage to the Drow. I know that's a big ask, but
They say, "Oh no, You are quite welcome to stay, even though you are less than welcome to stay long.
Thanks. Love what you've done with the
Understood. Yeah, I love what you've done with the
We will
place.
make our
It's
stay as
great.
brief as possible.
So Brian, that stealth roll of the roll of 1 would have been a roll of 10 instead, plus 11 would have been 21.
Yeah.
Yep, reliable talent.
Okay.
I'm just trying to be quiet because apparently
At least somebody is.
they seem to rely on everything being silent and quiet around them because it seems that noise disturbs them.
So you just try to be courteous.
Okay.
And I'm
So
also
we're back in.
extremely freaked out by these weird-looking creatures.
So I'm gonna drag you guys back to here.
As soon as I get
Yeah,
a moment, I'm gonna self-medicate.
Okay.
That's a good idea, Farkas. I mean,
Well, Farkas
I
is like
guess
that, huh?
I'm trying to walk softly too. I'm, not so much sneak, but as try as not, be careful, not clang.
Strolling
All that
around,
stuff.
he owns the place. But he walks quietly when he does that too.
Well, maybe you used to see weird ass shit like
a
this.
silent strut, if you will.
Silently smug.
You think for as high as Farkas gets all the time, he's seen worse.
Oh, these things.
Or maybe he's like bad trip.
These are like things nightmares are made of. To him, a bat is just a flying rat. These look nothing like a flying rat. A rat can sometimes be kind of cute and cuddly. These don't look cute and cuddly by any stretch of the imagination.
So for my third roll, it was not a 4 this time; it was a 5.
Good job.
Oh, not bad.
Looks like someone lost their head here.
Does Jebrith have the reliable talent?
No, not yet. He's
Should
three
he's a
levels.
rogue. He's a rogue.
Yeah, 3 levels of fighter though.
Oh,
You're not 100% rogue.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those,
So
maneuvers,
is it
all those
free?
maneuvers come with a cost.
there we go, guys.
Yeah.
There he is. Oh, that's right, fork in the light socket guy.
That's what a lot of them. That's what a lot of them look like. Actually, that's what
That's okay.
That's
I
what
didn't
the
get to
less.
sleep tonight.
That's what the less threatening ones look like. I should say.
The nice one.
What,
Can you imagine if that
what a
just came
what a cutie.
You walked in and this
What a
hundreds of these just standing there.
And you wonder why Farkas is a little bitch. That's
I don't know what you're talking about.
Jebrith is walking around all
I'm used-
smug and silent, but
even
inside he's
guy from the Seven Hells and has relatives.
The
with
floor
demons.
is. Yeah, I was gonna say the floor
Yeah.
is basically completely yours. Like you guys have pretty much complete access to the floor
also
because
covered in bat
everything
shit.
else is. Everyone else is in the.
ceiling.
on the ceiling, yeah, or hanging from a stalactite
Oh.
or whatever, right? Except for the big guy that came out. He's not, kind of a bigger guy, but not. He's tall. He's about 7 feet tall. So really only about as tall as Silverhorn, probably, right?
Yeah.
only.
But so he's tall, but he's also like, lanky and gangly. But he kind of stands in this pile of gold back here. Now there is guano in various places all around.
It's there. Jebrith will find the place where it looks like there's less guano and stand in that spot.
If you guys, something I haven't had a chance to use, but it might, I don't know if it would help clear the air or something, but give us a little bit more security. I got Liam's tiny hut. I can let them know that I'm casting it, and the reason is to give us just a skosh of privacy, and then they also won't have to see us or hear us, because I think it buffers. I'm gonna throw it up there so you guys, there we go.
Poop.
Yeah. How much poop does it block? All the poop.
So anyone who wants to, I can find a place that's least guano-y, or we can maybe do a little bit, and anyone who wants to be in that, we all could fit
So
into that.
is there enough room for that to be
10-foot radius.
cast?
10-foot radius, so 20-foot diameter. It's enough. There's enough room for us.
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't say anything about blocking sound, does it?
That's what I was looking for.
Well, I guess
I
it doesn't.
assume though, because it is actually like a physical dwelling, that it's gonna block some sound. I mean, if we, get the bass out and start having a fucking rave, I don't think that it's gonna block that. But,
That would be pretty dope though, because
I mean, they might be like, but
the whole dome would
they should have done that.
go different colors.
But no,
That's what the base beat.
Just a rave in the cave. Just yeah.
UA will
Well,
say
I would rule that that sound. I'm gonna say that sound cannot pass out of it, but it can pass into it.
yeah.
There may be times when we want to hear what's going on outside.
okay.
Just like
So
you can see once you're in it, you can see out of it, but no one can see in it.
UA will approach the Batman. I guess that's what I'm calling him now.
So who put Batman up there?
I have no idea.
I feel like that was a Tenya thing.
Scotty. I'm blame the quiet one. It was Scotty. He's a
Was it
computer
Scotty?
guy. Yeah, exactly. So he will. He says, "Thank you so much for your offer of allowing us to rest. If it is not going to be untoward or disruptive to you, we can use our magic to create a small dwelling that we can rest inside, but it will block our noise from you. Or would you prefer us not to do that?"
They say. He says that is fine. He says you may do as you wish as far as that goes. We are creating something for you. Something you may take with you.
Fudge.
Yeah, don't say much, you'll just be guano.
Okay, Farkas.
Now-
What I will say for Farkas, because Farkas is the most tweakery out of the group. Well, Farkas, tweak a little and roll me a D100.
Uh-oh.
The most freaked the hell out.
Right.
He's the most tweakery. I'm gonna keep
He's
that. Put that in
got
the
his
title.
head, got his head, his ears twitching, like that kind of thing.
It's almost like there's a
61.
laser pointer around.
Off to the left, there, past the head, you can see that there's a small leather shaker cup, and it looks like there might be some bone dice inside.
Okay.
Off to the left.
Yeah, off to the left of you, so like over here by the head, like. You see me pinging?
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, that area. Like left and behind almost.
Marcus actually gonna start heading over there.
Yeah, I'll. Well, I'm just gonna kind of wander over there.
Is Slag gonna cast a tiny hut?
Mm-hmm.
Slag, you're a college lore bard, aren't you?
I am. Was that a trivia question? You get 5 points, or were you going
something
somewhere
like
with it?
Yeah. So give me a insight, religion, history.
Okay, let me go see.
When I get over to this area, I'm also gonna reach into my bag and pull out my little thing of the cat's paw mushroom powder stuff.
Oh man.
Kind of help myself to some medicine.
You do a little bit of
You're looking for mushrooms.
I've
Is
been
that what you
rolling
said?
terribly to.
We're rolling like batshit.
Wait, what are you looking?
Yeah, we are.
What are you looking for there, Farkas? Mushrooms?
No. I already have the cat's paw mushroom, the refined cat
Oh,
paw
okay.
mushroom.
Yeah. But what are you doing here?
Kind of takes self-medicate.
He's doing tweaker.
A little freaked
Oh,
out a
okay.
little.
Okay. You're gonna self-medicate. Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
He's got his little coat claw and he's just
Well, however I'm taking it, smoking in a pipe or whatever.
So I rolled my
Gum.
one-time inspiration.
However, this is.
you rolled your
You might have several different remedies that are able to be used in multiple different ways. Some smoked, some ingested, some snorted.
Well,
Well,
Some
Okay.
some suppositated. I got a 12 for a religion check on whatever.
12 for religion check. Okay. With a 12, you get the inkling that you recognize this head from somewhere. This giant head. By the way, the person who made this is milbysmaps.com. Go to patreon.com and go to Milby's Maps. Check them out.
thanks, Milby.
And get your own giant head.
And get your own head.
With a big one.
ooh, okay.
Go to
It's
Milby.
not that kind of tight, guys.
That's why I went there.
I
Well, actually,
just like to set him up.
Louder says, I can't
So
believe nobody's collecting the guano. I think they all have spellcasting focuses.
Well, we're just waiting for your entry.
Right.
You walk into scene with a broom and a bucket.
Jetbrith's just trying not to walk in any bat guano. He's not. He don't want anything to do with it.
Okay.
No. Backwater was not high on Farkas's list either.
Don't want to dirty the boots.
All right. As he's going over there, we're gonna give Maya a look-see.
I think I want to do this.
And why don't everybody make me a perception check?
I can do that.
Bet it'll be a 4.
I'll do that.
Yeah, that'll be a 4. That's right.
Well, it looks like Maya's got that down.
Boom! Finally,
Effort.
Nice job.
Right.
perceive the
Wow,
shit out of
that's
that
cool.
roll. That's a nat
I would-
20.
I rolled.
I perceive all the guano.
I see it all.
It's really freaking me out.
Actually, Brian, I want to roleplay Farkas this way, since he took some of his medication.
Mm-hmm. How much medication is he imbibing there in a short time?
All of it.
Too much.
Like,
Well, Graham,
I'm not doing enough to make myself incapacitated by any stretch of the mean, but
are you just trying to help yourself out?
his bonus or his talent for the reliable trait ability is null and void. So right now he doesn't get that roll. So whatever I
He's
roll,
altered.
I get.
Performance unenhancing drugs.
Roll.
Yeah.
Give me a whatchamacallit, a Constitution saving throw.
Because my 12 would have been a 14,
Okay.
but I'm saying it's going to be, since I'm
You're affected.
altered.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will wake you a Constitution saving throw.
Hey, if I can award
You're under the influence.
inspiration for that,
Yeah.
that's good role playing.
All right, so they give yourself an extra. Like, just remember you have an extra inspiration there, Dan. So remember we can stack up to 2 now.
Okay.
So
So
you
with
have
perception
two
with a nat 20.
inspirations.
Where's the stadium throw thing at?
You got a nat 20. Who got a nat 20?
Yeah.
I didn't roll on that 20.
27 total.
27. Yeah, it
Who's
wasn't.
messing
Doesn't
with?
look like it
Who's
was a
messing
nat.
with the head?
It was a nat 20 though. Huh? Why didn't it show up as green? That's weird. All right.
Tina.
What?
Are you messing with
Okay.
the head?
Roll. With that nat 20, roll me 2d100.
Okay.
I rolled you a 10, Brian, for the Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Currently, you are toasted. You have disadvantage on dexterity-based checks, saves, and intelligence checks.
I am Zen.
All right. I rolled a 91 and a 25. 116.
91 and a 25. 91. Okay, there seems to be over on this side of the. I need to take away Tinia's drawing privileges. It's really bad, don't I? Anyway, but all right. So right here, you find in this pile, you find a what appears to be a giant reptilian egg, but it looks like it's been petrified into stone.
Okay. I've seen Game of Thrones, so I know how this goes.
Dun, dun,
Like our old
dun,
friend.
dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
Then you also see, what was the other one? 25.
Mm-hmm.
A ceremonial obsidian dagger with the pommel carved into a striking raven head.
In the same spot?
Yeah, right nearby it.
By the head. Do I recognize any significance to any of these items? Would I feel like I know what they are or where they're from?
Give me a history check.
You were gonna ask for that. That's gonna be bad.
Actually, give me a nature check for the egg. Give me a history check for the other.
Okay, history check actually pretty good for +0. Let's see, nature. It's bad too. Hey, look at that. 17 and 18 with +0 to both. Burning
No
through
more
my
complaining
good rolls.
about rolls.
Yep. Doing sequential rolls though, 4s and 5s and 17s and 18s.
Okay. What'd you get for the history check? You got 17 and
17?
nature check. Okay. You think the egg is a basilisk egg?
Oh, I didn't know they turned themselves to stone.
Only if they look in the mirror.
Or maybe they just come from a stone egg. You know, maybe that.
The shard of volcanic glass is honed into a dark, oily sheen. The hilt's wrapped in a midnight blue leather, culminating into an intricately carved obsidian pommel, like a striking raven's head.
Is it just laying there like?
It is. Yep, just laying there on the gold with several other antiquities and treasure-like things.
I got a 17. Is that any good?
Can I just slide a hand there? Pocket
Sure.
that dagger.
17 is any good for what, Rich?
You asked perceptions.
Perceptions. Yeah. So
he asked
give me
for
a D100.
Yes, sir. As you wish.
So I was asking if I could slide a hand, swipe that dagger.
Yeah, that 25 will do it.
Okay.
You remember this this dagger is called the Raven's Wing.
Looks interesting. Do we have the
to look for again?
Do we have the hut up right now?
I don't know that UA's put it up yet, but I know she
Oh,
was.
that's right.
I know he was thinking
was-
about it.
Or slag.
Or Slag? Was it Slag that was going to do it? Oh, okay, Slag. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So I don't know that Slag has put it up yet either. But
When everyone's
mentioned
ready
it.
to settle down, I'll put it up.
Okay.
Slag, what did you roll for your D100?
75.
The Ravens.
Okay, over in this pile, Slag, you notice there's some sort of pulley system made of like a rusted iron. Well, actually, sorry, an unrusted iron and some sort of dense hardwood. It looks like it's been preserved like immaculately.
So it's just separate. It's a system, but it's not hooked up to anything.
It's not hooked to anything.
It's
No.
sort of like, okay. Huh. Interesting. I'll point that out to people in case any engineers among us.
Mm-hmm.
It's me, Mario. All right. So what is Did everybody make a perception check?
Yeah, I got a 12, but I'd like to do my magical awareness.
Ooh.
All right. What does that do?
We're rolling it into the chat.
Brian, how do you not know what everything does at all times?
Makes you aware of magic, obviously.
Because they change it. As an action, you can open your awareness to the presence of concentrated magic. Until the end of your next turn, you know the location of any spell or magic item within 60 feet of you that isn't behind total cover. Okay, where are you, Silver Orange?
Pretty good.
Right there.
Right in the middle.
Okay, let's do this to make it easy. Here, actually, we'll do this to make it easy, because I'm going to... ellipse... No, sorry. Actually, we're going to do linger. We're not going to do snap.
It seems to be a magical...
Linger. Do you have to?
Who's been doodling on the statue?
Tina.
UA.
What?
UA said
What?
nobody else drew on it. I figured I better.
Hey, I'm taking all these notes. I'm working so hard. I gotta let it out somehow. My small
Okay.
Tricks and mini
That's a
things.
pretty good thing there. Okay,
Jeez.
well you can sense a magic item
The UA's carrying around a magic item.
over by where Jevreth is.
We're all carrying a bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually no, I take that back. You can't sense that because that is now behind total cover. But you can sense this thing right here. This thing right here is a magic item. Not the eyeball, but the statue head itself.
It's the mustache.
Farkas, you found a set of dice, right?
Yeah, I was gonna do a sleight of hand to pick them up just to see if I could do it stealthily, but I'm rolling it at disadvantage.
Oh yeah, because you fucked up.
No, I didn't. I feel perfectly fine.
You are fucked up.
That's more
That is
correct.
different. I feel fine.
Oh,
I'm feeling good, man.
Bark is like, you don't know me. You...
oh, I take that back. The basilisk was not what I thought it was. It was not
Yeah.
the egg of a basilisk. But what did you get on that roll? The nature check.
47?
18 was with your nature check.
Oh, on that. Oh,
It
yeah.
wasn't a basilisk. It was a dracolisk egg.
A Dracolis. Do I know what a Dracolis is?
Well, obviously,
Sure
if,
you do.
if you knew it was a dracolisk egg, you got to know what a dracolisk is.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Evan
know it's a
doesn't know what
dragon. Come on.
Dracolis is, but
It's a
Jeff-
dragon basilisk.
Yeah, it's a draconic basilisk, basically.
Okay, so I'm led to believe this is an actual
They
egg
look
of this creature.
they look a lot like their dragon ancestry, such as black, red, white, so on, right? Like that. But they are also essentially have the petrifying gaze of a basilisk.
Pretty
How
nasty.
big is this egg?
I don't know about
We talking ostrich-sized egg? Or we talking?
at least.
I can. Well, I'm not even gonna try to swipe that thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but he has all he can handle with a pet spider. I don't really.
Yeah, it's
He
probably
might
about
eat
it's probably about 2 foot in length.
Okay.
That's big.
Probably enough to fill a medium-sized sack.
It'd
I'll
make
just keep
one
an
hell
eye
of
on
an
it.
omelet
I
if it
think-
wasn't stone. Let's put it that way.
I keep an eye on that thing, and I'll point it out to UA, and say, I don't know if what this is, if it's petrified or if it's.
You do
just
know that
in-
Dracolisks are extremely rare, and therefore their eggs are even rarer.
Yeah, but we should probably just keep an eye on that. And if you know anything about it or would like to have any use for it,
He will kind of go. It's a history check,
Sure.
and
On
he'll go.
what?
on a
I'm not-
Dracolisk.
What are you history checking? A Dracolisk? Like what you remember?
Yeah, I don't know if you know about that. He goes, doesn't sound familiar.
I have to whisper something to you. Do it at advantage. Do it at advantage.
Oh, okay, hold on.
You are part Dracolisk.
How did you know?
You hatched from an egg just like that.
Oh, 18. That's better than 11.
That's pretty bad. All right. Farkas, wasted out of his gourd, still gets a 20 on his sleight of hand check.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sending you something,
Okay.
and
where are you
it's
sitting?
spark. I'm sending it right here, but it's a whisper. So I'm sending it, and you are going to see this. But you suddenly have a spark of brilliance, so to speak, a flash of genius, if you would.
Okay, good.
And it's a memory. This memory comes flooding back to you.
Shit.
Ooh.
Oh,
All alone in the dark.
oh. So if that's the case, he's gonna go. Let me look, and he'll go right over there.
For you.
So,
Jared wants nothing to do with a big old
and he will
carrying a
take
big
a
old.
closer. He will take a closer look at this
Stone
thing.
egg.
Okay.
Sorry.
It is definitely a Dracolisk egg.
Okay, it's a Dracula. Yeah.
You believe that this was you believe that this one was probably belonged to a white Dracolisk.
Well, okay. It looks like a white Dracula egg. I can't even say that. It's Dracula.
So it's not the one from one of your friends. Okay.
Is it completely petrified?
It is completely
Or is it
petrified.
violent?
You know that they tend to do that to keep their young safe until they can hatch them.
Okay, alright. So, yeah, so he will say, well, it's definitely a Dracolisk egg. White, and it is definitely petrified all the way through. However, this is a tactic that they use to preserve their young and protect them until they are in a suitable place to hatch. So, if this is something that is of great value, but it could also be very dangerous. I do suggest, though, friends, that if you want something here, you might want to ask permission first. We are in no position to be grabbing.
Definitely. I don't know why anyone would try to steal something from our gracious host. It's not...
Is this something that you're interested in, Jeffrey?
I have no need for this, but if somebody wants to talk to our host about it, that's fine. But it's another mouth to feed, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, Yue will talk to Batman, and he'll say, "Do you understand what that is over there?" He'll point at the egg.
The one thing that's over there.
So
You're
he's pointing at
asking.
the egg.
You're asking the
He's
Bat
asking
guy?
Batman if he understands that the egg over there that could be a danger to them.
It says, no. What is it? It is an egg, but it is stone. What can it do?
It's an egg of a Dragolisk. And if it feels that it is safe to hatch, it will hatch. So you perhaps may be incubating it?
He says,
Of course, I don't know if that would cause issues for
He
you,
says-
but we may perhaps be able to get it out here.
He says, in your head, he says, I have no worries of such things. It has been here a long time.
Would you like for us to remove it?
We're definitely sleeping in the hut tonight.
Would you care if you did you ask if he cared if you would remove it? Is that what you said?
Yeah, look, would you like for us to get rid of it? We might be able to take it with us and get it out of your hair.
Says,
They are flying creatures, so they could.
He says, it does not matter to me. Feel free.
No, thank you.
That's my favorite petrified white Dracolich egg. Don't take it.
Did I do anything else magical?
What was that, John?
Was there anything else magical
What did you roll for your perception check?
as well?
Okay. So there was some other things that were magical. Aside from the giant magical head that is magical. And you're gonna give me, since you did that, you know what? Roll do a roll and do well here roll me 3d4.
3d4. Interesting.
A 3, a 1, and a 2.
6. Okay. So roll 6d100. Okay.
80?
Yep. Okay. Over by the block and tackle over here is a set of heavy bronze shears.
Oh.
Like boulder parchment shears.
Yeah, 1 second.
For doing bronze haircuts.
Boulder parchment.
Did somebody write down the pulley system?
Not. Pulley system.
Right down a foot, huh?
Slag found
It
a
is.
pulley system. That's why I wondered if somebody wrote it down. So
I
just
did.
I just put it in the thing.
Okay.
All right. So 3.
Yep.
Over by Farkas, Maya has apparently stumbled onto something. He is looking at what appears to be a jade statuette of a coiling serpent.
No. Nice. Does he?
And he is picking it up, and he's kind of like looking at it, studying it. Over in this corner, on top of this sarcophagi, is like a terracotta warrior, right?
Right.
And he's crumbling or whatever, but he's holding a bronze spear.
Oh.
He's still quieter than our steel warrior.
He crumbles quietly.
Yes. While he's looking at that, Shepard's standing right here. He'll just examine this big ass head here. Does it remind him of anything? Does he understand what that is?
UA, you couldn't remember what it was, and Slag couldn't remember what it was, right? Or did UA even think about it? I can't remember who did the check on it.
UA did not think about it. What are we thinking about here? Sorry, I'm trying to
ahead.
take notes at the same time.
You're good.
The head,
Okay,
no.
go ahead, Jeff
Wait,
Ruth.
wait,
Give me a history check.
Okay.
On the head.
in history.
At this point, all we knew was that it was magical. I don't think anybody rolled for the head.
Okay.
specific.
Oh, let me do it.
John-
I rolled a. I think
John-
I rolled a 12.
Over in this corner, like right here, John,
Yeah.
there is a small glass container, which upon like a little bit closer inspection, like when you like kind of look at it, you can see that
Right.
the container is actually crystal, and there seems to be a perfectly preserved mushroom inside,
Oh.
and it emits a small calming blue glow.
I think UA and I both have identify. I know I at least do. So if there's people get to that point, we could always. Anyone wants them checked out.
Right.
UA does not have that.
I attempted.
Slag has that.
You have that.
I attempted a history check and it didn't roll, and then I did it again and it rolled twice, but it was a natural 20. But it was the second time, so 12 for the history check.
Right there. Like.
There's a little magic item over here by Jevreth. And you get a ping from there. From here, it looks basically like a pocket watch.
Okay.
If I could turn back time.
It's the time turner.
Mm-hmm.
You wearing that outfit under your chainmail? Is that?
Yep.
That mushroom, was that in a crystal or was it like a vial or?
It's in a crystal. It's like kind of like almost like it's petrified in the crystal, or like the crystal formed
Okay.
around it.
Makes a soothing glow.
Okay, and over here, John, in the
Yeah.
hands of this statue, it looks like one of the hands of the statue is broken off, but in the other rests what appears to be an iron dagger. It's wrapped in some sort of strange leather. It looks like it's rusty, but the edge looks keen.
Dagger of tetanus.
The dagger of tetanus. Dun 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 dun. Okay, you got to buy a monster reference book.
So does Jeffrey see that pocket watch that's right next to him, or is that something that's not visible to him?
So Jevreth, that history check of 20, you don't
really
actually
gotta-
see, you don't actually notice the pocket watch. You are now with that history check of 20. You
It
are
was
now.
12.
Oh wait,
It was
what?
12 because I rolled
Oh,
once.
you
and it
rolled an
didn't roll,
advantage.
and
Okay, I see what you're
rolled
saying.
again.
Gotcha. Okay, so 12. Okay. All right. Well, then I guess that. Okay. So yeah, you don't notice the pocket watch, and the head doesn't mean a whole lot to you.
Okay. Yeah.
If Apollo would like to make a history check at advantage, he might be able to tell you what that giant head is.
You ever see anything like that, Paula? Big ass head.
Don't forget
It's
you're
got,
muted. You're muted currently, Apollo. And I would say that Silverhorns and maybe even Slag could make that an advantage.
History check.
Yeah, history check. Wait, Slag already did one, right?
You asked me to make some sort of check, but I wasn't sure what I was checking.
All right, yeah.
Was
So,
I
so
checking-
we'll just say you can do a history check, history check, or Apollo or Silverhorns can also make a history check at advantage.
At 18.
All right, Apollo, you're muted, by the way. Apollo's sleeping. Fell asleep.
You may have gotten a. Did he get a call? Or?
Oh
I
yeah,
don't
he knows that.
I don't know. Once in a while he falls asleep. I don't know if he's tired today or not. All right. So it's just a testament to how riveting DM I am. So
Absolutely.
We don't expect anything more than mediocrity from you anyways. So don't
all right.
do that.
Okay. So Callan, no. Okay. Silverhorns. You recognize this statue as the head of the Oracle of the Fallen Kingdom.
Is that from the Neverending Story? Yes.
Something like that. You believe that
Is this
the statue, when it was whole, contained the soul of a deity or a wizard or something along those lines.
Since it generated magic, could I try to identify it to at least see what the magic component is of this big old head?
Yes, you
You
can.
doing that as a ritual?
Yeah, as a ritual.
Yes, you can.
10 minutes or so?
Yeah, so 10 minutes. All right, everybody, quiet for 10 minutes. Of course, and let me try to identify. Thank you for using the identify spell.
When you use identify, can you only identify one object, or can you identify multiple things when you do that?
It's one at a time. I
It
think.
may have changed.
Okay.
Yeah, it's I think it's changed over the years, but I think that's exactly right. But it's if you have enough time, and since it's ritual, you can go and do it that way. So what do I find out?
Okay. You find out that Silverhorns is right, that this was the head to the Sentinel thing, gosh, what do you call it? The Sentinel, or the Oracle of the Fallen Kingdom.
Mhm.
And you know that while intact, it was this massive stone golem. But it had like magic abilities also. It was dates back to like an ancient kingdom. You believe probably like Netheril, perhaps.
Wow, that long ago. Oh, okay.
Yeah. You think that the head is possibly like the statue possibly contained an ancient Netherese wizard's essence, so to speak. However, you know that just because you are near it and because of the amount of magic that's still contained herein, you know that it can cast it can form a telepathic bond with you if you try to attune to it. And it will act as a stationary helm of comprehending language, helm of comprehending languages to anyone with that is attuned to it. Anyone
does
can
it seem
attune to
like
it, and multiple. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Does it seem like maybe this is what Batman is using to actually be able to communicate with us telepathically?
You're not sure, but you know that you think multiple people could attune to this, and you think that again, this is also like a helm of comprehending languages, not a helm of telepathy. So,
Good point.
So, but multiple people could attune to it over a short rest. It itself can also cast Identify or Legend Lore once per day, but only regarding items, history, or creatures that existed during the era in which it was mobile. It hasn't seen anything in a while in this cave. You're guessing. You also know that the head has an internal magical core that when you touch it to identify it, you can still feel it humming. Do you have our?
And that's
Do you
the
have
entire
our?
head?
Do you? What's that?
That's the entire head that does this?
What do you mean?
Well, you said you could attune to it, and you said it acts like a hell mode, but I thought you were talking about the entire giant statue head. Like, so we'd be attuning to the entire head?
Yes.
Is the head itself a magical object, or is it just like a kernel or a core or something?
I'm not 100% sure what you're saying, but yes, you would have to attune to the head.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know. I just didn't think that somebody's going to pick it up and put it in their pocket.
Nobody's going to pick it up and put it in their pocket.
Okay. All right, I figured
But
it was like
since
the
you have a
entire head.
since you have a telepathic bond with the head, whoever attunes to it, since you have a telepathic bond with it, you can comprehend languages regardless. You don't have to take it with you, because you're not going to take it with you.
No, I
not unless you
know
figure out something amazing.
Yeah, well, I figured it was the entire head, but I think that's something while I was writing notes that this is this an object or something? Am I missing this? Or he's talking about that gigantic head?
It's the gigantic head that you drew the mustache on. Yeah.
Yes, okay, the entire freaking thing. All right, yeah, that is not going in the bag of holding. The egg, maybe.
It would rip open a bag of holding.
Yeah.
It might be able to be fit into a portable hole, but it would take a lot to move it. You'd have to have all these bat people help you.
Yeah.
I think I exceed the weight capacity.
So I'm gonna give you a Arcana check if you would like it, Slag. You know that it can also cast Sunbeam or Lightning Bolt from this core thing that it has.
Man, why don't they just set this thing up on the cliff and just shoot down at the Drow City?
Because it's fucking huge.
Set up a turret.
I am rolling like shit.
Okay.
That shit.
So you don't know anything about setting off the lightning bolt or the sunbeam. It does take some kind of thing, but you think perhaps attuning with it might give you a better idea. You also know that the magic of this head also acts like a font of true rest. The area around it, within 30 feet of it, is under a permanent sanctuary and a beacon of hope spell.
Oh.
Any party member that takes a long rest within the shadow of the head, well, within the area of effect, really, is really what it comes down to, regains all expended hit dice instead of the usual half, and is immune to nightmares or magical scrying while they sleep.
I present this information to all.
That's good to know. In case our friends who look like me are looking for us.
Well, yeah, but I mean, the thing about the hut is it does have climate control inside it. And if it's uncomfortable here, it would have a nice, comfortable temperature and humidity and all that sort of stuff.
I'm not as worried about the comfort as I am.
You
not being
also
found.
you also believe, Slag, that by placing a specific gemstone key into the statue's mouth, it will open its jaws and shimmer to life, and the opening where its mouth is becomes a permanent teleportation circle, linking
Like, okay,
it
it's already open.
to God knows where, but you believe it has a sister or a brother, statue somewhere on a different, somewhere else.
In a different plane of existence.
Probably a different plane of existence, yes.
Whoa. Well, this certainly seems like a plot hook for another day. So, okay, key, gem key that will go in that will open it. The permanent magic circle can teleport us to its twin in another plane of existence. Okay, just to somewhat recap, unless if you would be so kind, if you've got that written down someplace, that's an awful lot of information. But the thing about it, the stuff that we could attune to and take with us, would there be any of that things that we could, like the comprehend languages? If we attune to it, could we leave it behind, or we got to just stay with it?
So the comprehend languages is when you attune to it, you form a telepathic bond with it. Okay. And it basically acts as if you were wearing a helm of comprehending languages.
Right.
You don't take it with you. It just anywhere on this plane of existence, you have a helm of comprehending languages equivalent.
And anyone can do that who has a slot and wants to do it. I would like to do that.
Right. Okay.
How long does it take you to attune?
An hour.
Unless it's a special.
It's a short
Unless
rest.
it's a special.
Oh, okay, sure.
Okay.
An hour.
An hour. Yeah, most items are like that. Are an hour.
Yeah. This is a big ass one though. I wondered if it was somewhat different.
Right.
It is not.
Wait here. Check out this spear. See if
You don't
I
have to
can
be a
get it
Netherese wizard to do it or something.
Nope, you do not.
Yes, sir. Don't have to be a Netherese wizard.
Enough buffer and succotash.
Yes, sir.
Alright. You're checking out the bronze spear, John?
Yep.
One second.
There's a lot of stuff up in this cave.
Yeah, I'm trying to write it down. It's like, oh, wait a minute, Brian's got it written down. I'm cold.
One second. Alright, so, John.
Yes.
He takes the spear and chucks it at the guy.
This
the
spear,
Batman.
God.
once you wipe the tarnish off of it, you realize the tarnish is actually just a bit of dried guano. And it is actually a very well balanced spear, and once you grab a hold of it, it shines light, bright light in a 20-foot radius, and dim light in a 20-foot radius.
Deborah puts his sunglasses on.
And you see a bunch of the bats kind of like cover up their eyes and fold their wings over their heads, kind of thing.
Good. It gives me an opportunity to grab the mushroom.
What's that?
And so that gives me an opportunity to grab the mushroom.
So you grabbed the mushroom?
Yeah.
Well,
Since they're all-
are we doing that out in the open?
they got their eyes covered. Walk
Okay.
through the cave and they cover their eyes because of the bright spear. I can go pick everything up.
Brian,
Yes.
so it was a bone dice case with dice in it, you said?
Yep. Yeah. It's no, not a bone dice case. A leather dice shaker, like a cup,
Nice.
and
Small.
then ivory dice.
Leather. Dice. Shaker.
Deborah put his little sunglasses on and shielding his eyes from this.
Can you
bright-
cast?
Here.
Identify, John?
No.
Okay.
I'll do it.
I'll go collect the stuff with that since I have the bright thing. Everybody's shielding their eyes around me, and then I'll go take it and I'll be like, "Oh, I gotta figure out how to cover this up. This is hurting your eyes. I'm sorry, I didn't realize."
Yeah.
I collect everything.
There goes the night vision.
Okay. One second.
It's like you just got a flashbulb right in your face.
Yeah. Yeah. It's,
Hey, let me put this under my cloak.
you put it under a trench coat. And literally flash somebody with your spear.
Wow, this is pretty cool. I like this. Lights everything up. Light up the world.
What the heck? Light up the world. Okay, 1 second. Sorry. Got a lot to cut and paste. Some of it is privy, and some of it is not so privy. You know.
Like, all right. It's like
Privy stuff
More
really
like
stinks.
outhouse
but-
rather than privy.
Identify.
There we go.
Your house smells like a privy. Is that what you said?
I said some of it is
Yeah, we
more
all made the
outhouse rather
we
than
made the privy jokes.
I did make the privy joke.
Jevreth, if in a pinch, can you affect the mannerisms of one of the Drow folk that we like? If we had to go undercover, could you fake being one of them?
Never been to
Acid
this.
dragon.
I've got
Never been to the city before, but have
I've
a
got bit slow.
passing familiarity with their ways. They could probably.
I mean, could you like speak the lingo and talk the slang? Could you talk the, this Drow City type smack, so we fit in?
The Drow City smack.
Those are 2 questions. Yes, I can talk the Drow City smack. That you will fit in? No.
Well, I keep my mouth shut and I put my disguise kit on.
We
know,
might need manacles for that.
Oh no, we fooled some Drow before with our disguises. You'd be surprised before you joined us.
They're not as smart in the north.
It was me.
Well, that's probably true. Yeah, we pulled some stuff on some folks that you would have been surprised at. I'll tell you.
But watching him run from that dragon, I'm not too surprised at this group.
I had to be manacled to pull the other off.
That's true. You did.
I don't pass as a drow. It just doesn't work.
Hey, Brian, where the end of the statue is, can I clean out a spot on the floor just to kind of curl up and just put out my little kitty papasan mat?
Yeah, you can do that anywhere on the floor, just basically.
Well, I want to make sure the spot's somewhat clean.
Yeah.
Slag, make sure we have a litter box for inside the dome.
I don't use a litter box.
Hey,
He knows how to use a one-holer.
Okay. You said you were gonna identify the spear, right?
correct. Anything anybody wants identified, I will go ahead and do it.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and if I can get away with it, I'm gonna walk around and collect it that I saw.
You're gonna walk around what?
And collect anything that I saw that's magical.
Walk
Walk around with a spear out and blind everybody, and then collect stuff that I saw.
Okay, the spear is known as Crusaor.
It's got a name. That's good.
I like things with names.
It is the
Is
spear.
Crusaor,
It is the spear of Heliod.
Good.
Copy. Hang on 1 second. Wait, save. There we go. That'll work. It is a +3 magical spear.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Second here. Trying to.
Does it have a personality?
It might. I'm trying to get it to work here. 1 second. There it is. It's a +3 magical spear. When you hit with an attack using this spear, the target takes an extra 2d8 radiant damage. It's also known as the Spear of the Sun.
Oh, that definitely has some.
It is.
There's someone who is suggestive with that. But.
It is a weapon. It is a spear. It is an artifact.
Ooh.
If you were a worshipper of Heliod, it would be worth something to you. But oh, sorry, I take that back. It doesn't do bright light in 20 and dim light in 20. It does bright light in 30 and dim light in 30.
Even worse. I'm really keeping the.
Right.
Yeah, that sounds like would be a really, really good thing to keep.
1 second here. Looking. Okay. Sun's Retaliation. When you take damage from a creature within 5 feet of you, you can use your reaction to make a melee attack with the spear against that creature. On a hit, the spear deals damage as normal, and the creature is blinded until the start of its next turn. This property of the spear cannot be used again until the next dawn. The spear also has 10 charges. While holding it, you can use an action to expend 1 or more of its charges to cast one of the following spells. Spell save DC 18 from it. Guiding Bolt, 1 charge. Daylight, 3 charges. Targeting the tip of the spear only. Sunbeam, 6 charges. And the spear regains 1d6 plus 4 expended charges daily at dawn. Destroying the spear you'd have to take it to Erebos' palace in Tizerius and sacrifice a champion of Heliod to Erebus, and yeah, you'd have to do all sorts of crazy shit. But it's all it is thrown in versatile too. So, but yeah.
Nice.
Who wants it?
Try to pry on Silverhorn's hands.
Well, at least now he'll throw a spear instead of a javelin. I mean,
that seems like a good weapon for a big old shining.
Right?
behemoth.
I mean, you can't use it, so.
I mean, Jevrith could use it, but they have to switch things up quite a bit.
Yeah, no.
And I don't
obviously,
want to blind myself. It's too bright.
Yeah, there's your disadvantage right there.
If it was doing darkness, I would think about it.
Nice. Love it.
That's pretty epic, though. While you're talking to him about what that does, Jevrith's just gonna walk by you and.
By the way, it doesn't look like that until you attune to it. If you attune to it, then it'll look like that. Otherwise, it looks like a plain, kind of nice bronze spear.
Yep, I just said I have 1 2 this set left, so it looks like I got it at 2 this left full now.
He's like, I've already got one. The Holy Grail.
Oh, the pocket watch.
They say they already got one. Pocket watch, yeah.
The pocket watch is a just a magical compass that always points true north, regardless of.
Or compass.
Yeah, it's just basically a compass.
Pretty good underground, just saying.
But it would work underground or on a different plane of existence or that kind of thing.
Is it magic or is it using magnetic?
It's magic.
Okay, that's even better.
So it ignores like large masses of granite that might pull it
or magnetics.
And have it point wrong. Yeah, and magnetic, so it avoids the things that would mess with a normal compass. Okay.
Right. So while you're explaining to us, Slag, what all this stuff does,
and if you're on a different plane of existence, if you're on something like a weird plane of existence, it gives you the best proximity of true north that it can.
Yeah.
Right. Whatever north might mean in that situation.
Yeah. It gives you the best proximity of true north on Toril.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
So Jevrith's gonna palm the dagger in his hand and just hand it over to you and say, "Could you do your little trick with this? The Raven's Wing dagger."
The Raven's Wing dagger.
So by my little trick, you mean identified. You know, that's
Yes.
got a name.
I
You
don't know
don't have to be so cutesy with
what
the
your-
talk.
your arcane trickery is. That's not my field.
So okay, so yeah, I go ahead and do that. So whatever the
Oh, shit. Ah! Hold on. Okay. So the Reaver's Wing is a weapon, dagger, requires attunement.
That spear's pretty bad.
It is rare. Crafted from a shard of volcanic glass, the ceremonial dagger catches the light with the dark oily sheen. Its hilt is wrapped in midnight blue leather, culminating in an intricately carved obsidian pommel shaped like a raven's head. When held, you can occasionally hear the faint echoing sound of beating wings in the back of your mind. You get a +1 bonus to attack and damage with the raven's wing dagger. And the dagger's blade is impossibly sharp but fragile under specific conditions. If you score a critical hit with the weapon, the target takes an extra 2d4 slashing damage as the razor-like glass fragments within the wound. However, if you roll a 1 on an attack roll against a creature wearing heavy armor or made of stone or metal, the blade will chip and the +1 bonus to attack and damage is suspended until you use a bonus action to whisper a prayer to the pommel or the Raven Queen, causing the obsidian to knit itself back together.
if you break it within the wound with a critical hit, do you then have to do a whisper a prayer to have it regrow, or is it dead after that?
It's not considered dead after that, so I think it's just like micro fragments that grow or something. I don't know. Just like,
Okay.
While holding the dagger, you have advantage on wisdom and perception or intelligence investigation checks. Wisdom, perception, or intelligence investigation checks made to search corpses or inspect the recently deceased. The dagger has 3 charges and regains all expended charges daily at dusk. While holding the weapon, you can use an action to expend its charges and cast the following spells. Spell save DC 15. Animal Friendship, Featherfall, Speak with Animals, or Darkness.
Okay. Another. That's a neat toy.
That's a handy little thing.
Yeah, that's a nice little toy. There you go. Second darkness per day.
Does anybody?
Not have to worry about falling off this cliff.
It's true. I mean, you obviously palmed it, so that's your thing. But is that so? So is this something you're gonna?
I have to go get breathing medication, guys.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Jebreth will just twirl that in his fingers and put it in his, tuck it in his boot.
Watch it sharp. Make sure you don't stab.
I think it's
stab
finesse.
yourself.
I think daggers have finesse. I'm pretty
Yes.
sure.
It's so sharp. You just sliced your boot open.
Okay.
Slag. Since I see him like going around and basically doing what he does,
Yep.
I'll hold up the little leather dice cup and shake it at him so see what he thinks.
When I read this, it says Corvid alignment. I thought that said COVID alignment at first.
No. Yeah, I'll go ahead and check your dice. You think that these are magical? Okay. Maybe they always roll 7s.
I don't know if it's the cup or the dice. Or if it's
Okay,
the
well,
cup.
both then.
Oh.
Sure, I'll check it out.
Brian, does Murder's Escape do anything, or am I missing that part of it? Just says Corvid alignment gives that, and then Murder's Escape has nothing under it.
What was the question? What?
On Raven's Wing, it gives the
Oh, Murderer's Escape? Oh, yeah, hold on. Where was that? Hold on one second. I gotta find it. Oh, okay, yeah, murder escape. I forgot about that one. When a creature you can see within 30 feet of you drops to 0 hit points, you can use your reaction to instantly dissolve into a cloud of shadowy raven feathers. You can teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space you can see. Once you use this property, you can't use it again until you take a long rest.
Oh, that's
Whoa.
Well,
That's
It's like a
pretty
Misty
convenient.
Step, basically, but...
Misty
it's
Step
for
for assassins, yeah.
this is a nice little tricky toy to have.
God damn it. God damn it.
Not
It
playing.
didn't
nice.
work the first time, huh? You need to... Let's up that swear.
Maybe.
Maybe if you do a golly goddammit, that'll work.
Golly.
Gosh,
Golly gee willikers.
Hydro jets.
There we go. Okay, sorry about that. There, now it's fixed.
Thank you.
Might have to close it and refresh it, but...
I got it. It did it. Cool.
Sorry, I was trying to look up the dice here.
Tried to look up the dice. That's not polite. Woohoo! Look at
Okay.
those sixes.
Okay, there are... Okay, so these are called fate dice. Not to be confused with
Fate of the dice.
Not to be confused with fate of the dice. Right.
Friends of ours.
So they're a wondrous item. They require actually, sorry, they don't require attunement. The attunement is optional.
Ooh.
The common effects are the fate dice automatically transform to match whatever other dice are being used in the game of chance. So essentially, you've got a pair of ivory dice, and you've got 4 other 6-sided ivory dice in there with it. 2 of those ivory dice are just regular dice.
So 4 out of the 6 are magical and 2 are not.
Correct. They look unremarkable at first, but when they're held in the palm, they feel slightly warm. In the hands of a rogue or a bard, they kind of hop and jump of their own accord. They automatically transform to match whatever other dice are being used in a game of chance the user participates in, and unless a divination magic is used, they appear completely identical to other dice in the game and in no way special. The user has advantage on any ability checks made to trick or fool others in games of chance, or to detect such trickery, such as when making insight checks. This ability does not require attunement. A bard or a rogue can fully attune to the dice, however, and by using them without being caught in at least 10 consecutive games of chance against unsuspecting opponents. The games can take place over any length of time, from hours to days to months or even years. Once this minimum number has been met, the dice reveal an even greater power. An attuned wielder can roll fate dice once after completing a long rest. The player rolls 4 6-sided dice and consults the table below. Any effect that lasts until the end of the roller's next long rest, or until expended, whichever comes first. 6 or less is disadvantage on all ability checks, so it's no bueno. 7 or 8 is no effect. 9 to 17 is advantage on 3 ability checks. 18 to 19 is advantage on 5 ability checks, and 20, a nat 20, or if you roll greater on 4 6-sided dice. I don't know how you could do 24, right? Yeah, so 20 or greater. 20 or greater, you get advantage on all ability checks. for 24 hours, basically. Well, until the next long rest or whatever. Additionally, at the beginning of any combat, the attuned wielder may roll 4d6 and add the highest single result to his initiative roll. Only if you're attuned to him. Yeah.
So if I roll
Just
4
the
dice
test.
before combat and I get a 3, 4, a 2, and a 6, the 6 would be added to my initiative roll.
Correct.
Okay.
And if you were attuned to them, you'd roll those 4d6 at the beginning of the day too, and if you got 20 or greater, you'd have advantage on all ability checks and so on and so forth. But I'll put those in there.
If I rolled like what you said, 9 or less, it's disadvantage on all ability checks.
Yeah, something like that.
You'll have to.
I'm putting it in
send me
there.
a-
I'm putting it. It's six or less, but yes.
That's a lot.
Yep.
So kind of
there it is.
Nice.
Holy smokes!
All right. And I think that's it.
So statistically, you're going to end up most of the time with advantage on 3 ability checks, probably.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I am getting really, really burnt out from identifying all these things. If anybody, so anybody else got anything else before I pack it in for the night?
I will say,
Or the
Jebrith appreciates competency, and he now has a newfound respect for the wealth of knowledge that our
mushroom and the
chief guard has.
Oh,
Glad
wait,
to
you're
be
not
of
impressed with
service.
UA and the egg?
Yeah, well,
That's okay. You already think he's cool. Oh, sorry. You think
That's-
he's a good guy.
I do. Yeah. I mean, you got to consider the source, but
Yeah, but good doesn't necessarily mean like good as in good and evil. It just could mean like, you know, you're decent in my eyes.
correct. You're useful.
I wouldn't push you off a cliff so that I could get past you.
Well, if you push me off the cliff now, it wouldn't do you much good.
No, true. Good point.
So this little.
Okay, so the dagger, the iron dagger,
Oh yeah. How about that?
it looks like a rusty iron dagger with a fine, keen edge, but it is not actually a rusted dagger. It is just the color of the whatever it's made out of. It's made out of some weird leather and some very hard material, but it's not iron, and it's lighter, much lighter than iron. And you almost think it's bone. And you're gonna identify it?
Sure. Why? One more.
One
Here,
more?
let me. All right. Let me just get a bite to eat. Yum 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 yum. Go go go. Go. All right. Let me have a look at it.
Okay, so it is a dagger called the Tide Turner's Edge.
Well, there you go. It's the Tide Turner's Edge.
Yeah.
Oh, that.
It is made out of a stingray. It is made out of stingray leather, and the dagger itself is made out of a stingray barb.
This is the one that took out Steve Irwin.
It is. How'd you know? Wait a minute.
Oh, ow!
I got a fever and
Too soon?
never too soon. That was a while ago.
It's going cranky.
Crikey.
Crikey! Look at that crocodile. Look at him small. He loves it.
That was. I'm sorry. R.I.P. Steve Irwin. Sorry.
I'm gonna shove my thumb way up his bowl.
Look at all those teeth.
Okay. You gain a swim speed of 20 feet while holding the dagger. The dagger has 3 charges. When you hit a creature with a melee attack using this weapon, you can expend 1 charge to deal an extra 1d4 poison damage. And the dagger regains all expended charges daily at dawn. Oh, hang on one second. What the heck? Okay, what is going on, man? I hate you. I hate you right now. Anyway, whatever. Okay, once per day when you hit a creature with this dagger, you can choose to cause the wound to burn with a mild ocean-borne toxin, like probably the poison that you can do with the damage. But anyway, the target has to succeed on a DC 12 Constitution saving throw, or have its movement speed reduced by 10 feet until the start of your next turn. Oop.
I'll be like, hey, Farkas, look at this. I found a mushroom in a crystal. You can never do the drug that it is, but it looks really cool.
Oh, it is +1 to attack and damage, also.
Okay, here you go. This is what it does. It's a stingray tail. Helps you swim. Can do some poison damage. It's magical. All right, are we done now?
What is a stingray?
Yes. What is a stingray?
Do we want to roll to see if we know what stingrays are?
You might know what a stingray is.
I mean, I'm sure Jeffress probably wouldn't know, but you know.
I imagine as part of the identify, knowing that it's a stingray tail, I think that would give you like a little bit of an idea, Slag, even if you didn't ever see one before.
Yeah, probably. It's something. It's aquatic because you get the swim speed. It's a stinger. It's something in the water that has a stinger, and its skin is like what's on the hilt. So
it also says
I don't know. Maybe it's a. Go ahead.
The guy that speaks in your mind. He says that it will take a few days, and you must. He says, and you must rest here to plan your attack. He says, but once your items are complete, then it will essentially help you get to where you're going faster.
Planning an attack would be a nice change of pace.
I mean, part of the thing is what we're doing is we're not, as you had mentioned before, is we're not going to really all plan a full-scale attack on the entire city. So
he says, yes, you should plan something more subtle.
A caper. We need that. We need a caper.
As it just go in half cocked.
He says,
have some.
Every single one of us here slowly turns and looks at Silverhorn.
He says, "This is what you." He says, "This is what we are preparing for you." And he pulls out from under the pile of gold that he's sitting on. He pulls out like what appears to be like something out from like the edge of something, and it looks like maybe he's pulling out at first. Maybe he's pulling out a dead one of them. You know, like maybe he's pulling out like one of his buddies that have been buried under this gold or something. But you notice that what it is it's these leathery flaps stretched over some sort of frame, and it appears to be basically like a pair of bat wings.
The glider suit.
These are impressive. What? How do we use them? These let us fly?
He says, yes, yes, they will. They will allow you to fly for a short time.
Okay. That's very helpful.
He says, but they also allow you to glide, so you won't crash to the ground and die.
That's always good.
Yep.
So it's basically a snug apparatus that is, hooks up to you and basically allows you to use a bonus action, and it has 3 charges. And it allows you to use a bonus action to gain a flying speed of 30 feet until you land. At the end of each of your 2 turns, however, your altitude drops by 5 feet. Your altitude drops instantly to 0 feet at the end of your turn if you didn't fly at least 30 feet horizontally in that turn. So essentially it's a gliding suit.
Ah, okay.
When your altitude drops to 0 feet, you land or fall, and you must expend another charge to use the suit again. So you could, theoretically, fly 0 feet in a turn and expend a charge as a bonus action, to let it, make it go again, kind of thing.
But you wouldn't be able to take off and fly from a flat ground. You need to come off of something with height.
Well,
Glider.
in this case you can, but if you don't fly at least 30 feet horizontally, then, it's much easier and much better if you took off from a higher height, yes.
Basically, we jump down off the edge of the cliff to the Drow City, free fall, and before we hit the ground, we activate the wingsuit and glide in.
Right, because if you took off from the ground, basically, at the end of your turn, you'd be on the ground. And then you'd have to expend a charge to, basically you're moving 30 feet across the ground, which is kind of useless,
Which you could do anyway.
Yeah, you could do on foot instead of flying, But yes.
All right.
It's a glider suit.
Right, basically a glider suit.
I'm thinking since I've attuned to this head, you guys, maybe we don't, before we head off, I would like to do a legend lore thing, but legend lore is tricky. So I would like to look at it and figure out how to best phrase it. We might only find out about Netheril or something along those lines because it hasn't seen it in a while. But I'd like to use it. I mean, I'm a bod. I'm a lore bod. I want to find out stuff. So I'd like to do a legend lore with this thing. But input is appreciated. So maybe we can take a little time to think about that and not just try to shoot it from the hip right at the moment.
Right. Did you identify everything?
Inya, were you trying to say something? You were real quiet.
Yeah, sorry about that. I'm getting really breathy. I'm gonna have to go soon, guys. I think I'm gonna have to get the nebula.
We're pretty much done.
But that head obviously has seen things, and it will take us a few days to plan what we wish to do. It being that it's down here, it may have seen something useful. Perhaps
we could try that.
I don't know. But it is something when you are studying it and learning its lore, it may have some secrets that will help us. So I think it is worthy.
Idea.
Just say, I don't know. Did I identify everything? Like the pulley system and the bronze shears?
The pulley system, the bronze shears were nothing but a pulley system. Oh wait, the bronze shears were magical, but the pulley system was not.
Okay, what did the bronze shears do?
1 second.
The mushroom and paste crystal.
Way to get up and down.
Right.
And Maya's got the other thing. I don't know if he's got identified or wants it identified. Or...
So I have enough identify spells left. He's been blowing them off.
He's doing it in.
It's a ritual, so you can do it every 10
Ritual
minutes.
spell.
Oh, it's a ritual.
All right. Who found the bronze shears? Was that you, John?
Yeah.
Oh wait. Oh. Oh. Okay, so these shears are called fate cutter shears.
Yikes. That sounds...
They are a wondrous item.
Did I show you this, guys? Yeah, they are definitely a wondrous item. They are basically pruning shears, bronze pruning shears. They look like they have some nicks and dents, but they still cut cleanly. And each, and the shears as a whole will function as a magic dagger. When you hit with an attack using the shears, the target takes an extra 1d6 force damage. When you hit a creature with the shears, you can cut that creature's fate until the target finishes a long rest. Attack rolls against it score a critical hit on a roll of 19 or 20 on the d20. Once this property is used, it can't be used against until the next dawn. Basically, it decreases your crit range by 1 if you use that property. But it can only be used on one creature per long rest, you know, like.
Well.
Right. So what is it? What does it wield as? As a short sword? As a dagger?
Dagger.
Dagger.
Yep.
There's a couple nice daggers that we found in this place.
Yeah.
Does it require attunement? Do they require attunement?
It does. It does. It's very rare and requires attunement.
That's a cool one.
And of course, it has the thrown and light and finesse properties. But yeah, sever threads is the ability when you hit a creature with the shears, you can cut that creature's fate until the target finishes a long rest or attack rolls against it. Score a critical hit on a roll of 19 or 20, and that's from anybody. Once you cut the creature's fate, anybody that hits it with a 19 or a 20 counts as a critical hit. So it basically doesn't just decrease your crit range; it decreases it for everybody for, for 24 hours or whatever.
It's very Raven Queen tuned as well.
Instead of doing a 1d4, it does a 1d6.
Oh no, I take that back. Forever, for fucking ever.
Forever.
Yeah.
Forever.
Yeah, just once the property is used, it can't be used again until the next dawn. But that creature's fate, once it's cut, its crit range is dropped.
Damn.
Wow.
That's ultra powerful in a way.
Oh yeah, dude.
The bag it goes.
But all right, so this is that time
Yeah.
in our lives when we say those magic words. We say, what do we say? We say thanks for joining us here on Action Surge, right? Something along those lines.
Yeah, that's how it starts. Yeah.
Yeah. Where imagination collides with the roll of the dice. We battle fearsome foes and forge unforgettable memories together. As the session draws to a close, remember the journey never truly ends. Keep weaving those tales and something.
Rolling those
dice, weaving those tales. Farewell, adventurers. Don't forget to check out Action Surge 5e on all the platforms, including Twitter, X, Facebook, YouTube, Patreon. Give us likes and subscribes. And yeah, until next time, may all your actions surge.
May all your actions surge.
Nice.
Thanks for hanging out, Buckhead.
Good. It was a low key.
And all y'all. It was a low key shopping episode in a way.
Yeah. Everybody got something, but you ain't got an egg. I don't know.
I don't know.
Let's come by. dice, let the story begin. Monsters and magic, the battles within. From dragons to dungeons, a thrilling ride. Action Surge podcast where legends collide. Action Surge.